start recording here. So we're doing Fiery Kiki in a league. So thank you everyone for tuning. Hey, no problem. Deck was fun as heck. It was actually the last thing I'd been able to play on here for 3 or 4 days till I just played a league a little bit ago with a kind of shivering black-red Blood Moon, Pack Rat, Rabble Master, just kind of. And as far as the land base, I noticed that from other like pseudo all-in red decks, so I figured that like throwing 1 or 2 of them in wouldn't be that bad when the rest of your mana base is all, rest of your mana base was all mountains anyway, and the only problem I could see is drawing like a second copy of a legendary land, but let you get more mana, so. Oh, okay. I wish I could really avoid playing Sneaky Pete. So, thanks, sweet. What? Since when does he play Affinity? Huh. Well, this hand's kind of garbage against Affinity. Alright, well, he just crapped his entire hand on turn 1. Seems good. I saw something about it, but I haven't really, I didn't really read the rules, so I don't know what the changes actually entail. Not that this Blood Moon is going to do much to slow him down. Jeez. Do you have anything in the sideboard for Affinity? Oh, Kataki. Do I have anything in the main deck that matters in this spot? No, and I can't Chord anyway because of the way my mana is set up. Well, yeah, that's cool. The one card I would be concerned about in that situation is how in blazes does anyone beat so yeah, I think we're pretty well boned here. I don't think it's disastrous per se. The only planeswalker I get scared of them saying it's okay to have multiples is Gideon with Gideon of the Trials. That just sounds awful. Like if your opponent, I mean, not as much of a problem in standard with him. Well, most Jaces go infinite with doubling season. And Jace goes infinite. Huh. Well, I mean, honestly, in most cases, Jace Architect of Thought with doubling season wins the game too, so. Well, now that we've thoroughly got our hind end kicked by Affinity from a player who's normally on ad nauseum only, Well, we want Kataki. We want Cunning Spark Mage, Reclamation Sage, Linvala, probably the Worships. Probably go down the Blood Moons. Yeah, I mean, it's scary, but I'm sure they've, hopefully in their infinite wisdom, they've actually tested this before um, letting it loose upon the world. Magus of the Moon out of here. Either Sworn Canonist doesn't do anything. Mind Center is kind of nonsense. Eidolon Relic doesn't do anything. Kitchen Finks isn't great against them. Baloth is kind of meh. Is Voice the next one to go? I mean, it goes great with Eldritch Evolution, but that's about it. Maybe shave a Kiki and a Voice. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit slower for the first getting on the footing with this deck. So if I hit a red source, I think this is pretty well game over. So yeah, I think we keep this. On Forest, go. Oh, Ink Moth is annoying. Opal is annoying. Okay, what do you take? Guessing Fiery Justice? Worship. Alright. Probably should have played the planes there. Okay. Attack with Ink Moth. That was their only play? Interesting. So I think I go ahead and fetch up a Sacred Founder here. Play a Kasali. Next turn I can play Spark Mage. Because your Steel Overseer is fine. So play out Noble Hierarch. Get in with Kasali here. Kiki Jiki beatdowns. So were you able to play your red deck this weekend with those changes? Pass. Sure. Alright, you got a Vault Scourge. All right. Sure, we'll take our 1. Pia and Kieran. We are 1 mana away from. Alright, so let's go red, that, 2, that. 2 there, 1 there. Seems pretty good. Gonna attack in with Kasali. When it takes the damage, I think I just let Edge Champion hang out for now. Okay, Ravager's a card. Another Fiery Justice. So I could. I could Kasali the Opal to drop him to 2 artifacts, which I think I'm going to do. Sure. Let that ability resolve. Go ahead and go. See how our opponent blocks. They don't. So damage there. This feels a little loose, but I do want to get this off the table, so. Opponent doesn't gain life, which is semi-relevant. Alright, so they have Blink Moth, Ink Moth. We are in a little bit of trouble with this Ink Moth now, especially if he goes in with the Ravager. Another Noble Hierarch. Doesn't do a ton for us here. Pass. Another red source. Another Ravager. Forest will not do what we're trying to do here. All right. North Nexus, sure. Go 3 poison. And another Fiery Justice. Too bad this wasn't an instant. So 1 red mana has really been wrecking us. Oh well. Nope, just pass for now. Alright, Wald Scourge is sure. Chord Revolution would both be good here. Kitchen Finks is not really great. What a mess. Springleaf Drum. Okay. Five poison. Huh. I mean, Kataki is definitely one of the cards we want, but the problem becomes we have no way to... Very curious decision on our opponent's part. So I think we're dead here either way. Or do I just continue passing? Hoping they don't go in on this wonderful card of theirs. Alright, where are they paying to keep? Activate Ravager. And you do. So we were just dead here, unfortunately. So close, yet so far away. Well, Kiki wouldn't have done it. Evolution might have. Huh. So, this deck's got a lot of play to it. So, that's a positive. So, Mind Sensor, I want Rhetoric. Hard to say how we should have played that. So how many red sources are there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then so there's 8, 10, 11, 12. That's a lot of red sources. We could have gotten that P and Kieran Alara down, we would have been good, I think. Alright. See what we're up to here. Guess I'd like to play first. Alright, so I think this hand is a keep. For everyone tuning in tonight, thank you very much. For those of you tuning in on YouTube later, thank you for tuning in. Feel free to hit that follow button on the... Alright. Will do. See you then. Pretty sure I'll still be in this league by then. All against a 6. Keeps their hand, and... Golden Wand. Oh. Wow, that's a cute little pun. Alright, so... Go and get a forest here. Play out, I think, birds. Pass. Oh, elves. Wonderful. Well, we at least have a plan, right? Of course, we could be dead before we can execute that plan, but what do you do? Please don't have another 1-mana play. And what the heck? Okay, sure. Is there any plays with evolution that I want to make here? Selfless Spirit, Kasali, Voice. Thinks. Well, I mean, next turn I could evolution for Helix Pinnacle, put X, or more tower. Okay, sure. I think we just go for the Kiki and EOT Restoration Angel into Kiki for the win. Sure. So I need to get a red source here. Probably Sacred Foundry. Play out Restoration Angel. Looking that. Okay, do I want to use this ability? No. And then go and get a Stomping Ground. Don't think there's anything for green we're really afraid of here, so I think we just jam the combo and hope it sticks. Alternatively, I could go get Inferno Titan and 2 here, 1 there, but I think it's just better to kill my opponent. Guess I'd like to use this ability. Playing Kiki Jiki. Yes. Kiki Jiki, make another angel, blink this. Alright, my opponent scooped it up. Turn 4 kill. Feels pretty good. Alrighty. So elves. Not a whole lot in the sideboard for elves. Well, I guess Linvala and Spark Mage count as something. The Blood Moons and the Megas are likely garbage. So, Canonist maybe? I think Canonist might be fine. Alien of Ruddark might also be fine. So Baloth, I guess worships are good if they don't have. And what other cards don't make sense? Probably can shave a voice, maybe a Pia and Kieran? Question mark. Seems to lose to Affinity a lot tonight. Oh, this hand's garbage. Mono, how much can my hand cost? Dot deck. Alright, so this hand, what does it do? Okay, so we both mulligan to 6. So I can go birds. I guess we keep and hope to hit a land off of our scry. Particularly a fetch land. Eldritch Evolution is not what we're looking for here. Helix Pinnacle on 1, sure. Alright, so we're kind of doing it. The birds. Did we board in Reclamation Sage? We did not, but we still have Kasali, so that's something, I guess. See what my opponent plays here. I'm guessing something like Visionary? Okay, Mystic, sure. Alright, Fiery Justice will be good for next turn. Gonna go ahead and get a... Huh. Get basic forest, try to minimize the amount of damage we take here. Might be a little bit greedy use of Eternal Witness. Huh? Oh. Sure. You're going for the... Yes, I'd like to use this ability. Please play Archdruid. Nope, looks like you're holding up Collected Company. Alright, Worship. Alright, so we can Chord for 1, 2... We can Chord for 2 here. I don't think is good enough. We'll go ahead and get a Temple Garden, play out a Kitchen Stinks. Isn't fantastic in this matchup, but at least it's something, right? Alright. I'm presuming you're going to Collected Company at some point here, but there's not enough on this board to justify killing with Fiery Justice. So, can Chord for 3. Yeah, Coco. And you hit... I guess this would make sense if this is a Devoted Druid Vizier combo deck. Helix Pinnacle is a way to win. Makes some sense. Okay, there's Archdruid and Yuzuri. Alright, that's some scary stuff. Alright, there's Dwynen's Elite. Dwynen's Elite, sorry. Devoted Druid. Is a Chord of Calling? Oh, another Archdruid. Kiki Jiki. I cannot play here. So opponent has no empty mana. So I think I have to go for this and this. Doing that. Alright, so red, white, green. Still in some amount of trouble. That will at least nullify their biggest headaches. Okay. So they can overrun here, which is scary. But they do not. Alright. Got to stop drawing these Kiki Jikis. Alright, so white. So they're just going to pump in the Helix Pinnacle. Wonder how many Helix Pinnacles they run. Oh, that's not Nykthos, that's Cavern. Alright. That makes this a little bit safer, so. So once again, I need one more red source to make this work. So let's go ahead and cast a Kasali. So right now I can chord for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So right now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Guess I could theoretically get Eternal Witness to start the nonsense. Alright, chord for green, 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 2, 3. Yes, I'd like to get Eternal Witness. Can I get a witness? Yeah, get the Ewit. Get back Chord of Calling. Red source. So I think I pass here with the option to get back chord. Holding up Kasali here, so yeah, how's this worded exactly? Tower counter is the beginning, or more. Okay, it does require you to have the infinite mana combo to kill me. And you fortunately cannot kill me with damage, so alright, let's go and get a get a basic mountain. Chord, green, green, 1, 2, 3. I can chord for 7 if I wish. Take a look at all of our options. We have Linvala, which wouldn't necessarily be bad here. Well, I think we just go ahead and use Resto to blink Ewit. Gives us the option of going and getting Linval if we need to. Go get Chord of Calling. Do I want this? Yes. Fiery Justice. So, 1, 2, 3. I think we can still Chord for. Alright, that was the game. Cool. Wasn't sure if our opponent had interaction. I didn't think so with the mono green build, but actually, I'll be right back in 1 second. I'm gonna go get a drink. Alright, we're back. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in this evening. If you like what we're doing here on this channel, feel free to hit that follow button. If you want to see replays of this, we have a YouTube channel, Dusk to Dawn Gaming on YouTube. And right now we're playing some modified Kiki Chord with an emphasis on Blood Moons. So, excuse me. About the only thing I haven't liked so far is the lack of man-land interaction, which might have been a reason to leave in some number of Blood Moons against Affinity. And I was against an opponent who normally is on Ad Nauseam, so I seem to be playing Stinky Pete a lot lately. Alright. Here's to an interesting match. Dr. McCuller. Hey, you're back. So, yeah, it's got some other stuff that hasn't appeared on stream, like some of my testing for PPTQ earlier this summer. It's got some of the Blood Moon decks that I didn't play on stream. Is this hand good enough? We have no accelerant, but we have voice or ooze into Fiery Justice. I think we go ahead and keep this, but it's kind of sketchy. Kind of sketchy. Well, they mulligan, I think we'll keep. I have seen a lot of Affinity tonight. Well, a lot of Affinity over the last couple of weeks, honestly. So, we'll play that and pass. I think I see the messages, but they're like, I see them like when you're not on, so I kind of forget about them. Like I see them on Twitch when I log back into Twitch. So, that is Fiery Justice. It is a time spiral reprint. What do I want to get here? Probably red source, so Stomping Ground. Okay. I am somewhat punished for getting... Oh no, I needed a red source either way, so Stomping Ground was probably correct. Fiery Justice deals 5 damage, divided as I choose among any number of creatures or players for 3 mana, and my opponent gains X amount of life, or 5 life as a result. So, Master of Ethereum, that's annoying. So, what do I play here? I think I go with... Which card makes the most sense? Yeah, I think I said the same thing earlier. That really needs to be an instant. But the drawback... I'm trying to think what's the right play. Do I want to play Blood Moon here and avoid getting infected out of the game, or just continue advancing my board? I think I have to continue advancing my board here right now. And then next turn play Blood Moon? Question mark. Because that would tie up most of their mana to use their infectors, so... Well, they can stop drawing flyers anytime now, that'd be great. They attack with everything? Okay, so they are going to attack with Master here. So... go ahead and block Master with Voice of Resurgence. Voice Trigger. Okay, another Forest. So, I think I play Hunt Master on this turn, and then next turn I can Moon plus Scavenging Ooze. And now Master isn't quite as free to attack. Alright. So 3, 6. I got a 9 poison here. Yuck. I don't know. I need some good draws here because that master is really a problem, especially with Welding Jar in play. I think we go ahead and that's 7 power. I throw the wolf in the way too. Probably. Force them to use the Welding Jar here. Alright. What does our opponent decide to do here? Sideboarding, we definitely want Linvala. Gal Blast on Huntmaster, huh? Yeah. 3, 4. I can't really afford to play around Gal Blast though. Alright, Wall of Roots is not a bad one here. So I have to Blood Moon this turn, which kind of sucks. That shuts off all of their man lands, so I can't die to infect damage. We get a 7. Later on, another Ink Moth. Alright, what can we go get that will help us in this situation here. So I can go and get a up to a 4-drop. P and Kieran, I guess, would be the best. So go ahead and use Fire Justice to kill. This is a 5/5, correct? Yes. Opponent's probably reading this card. Alright. Eldritch Evolution, sacrificing this. Going to go get PN Kieran Nalar. And this should stabilize us long enough to get Scavenging Ooze down and start going to town. This is a crazy game. Of course, if they draw Cranial Plating or another Master. Revlexa card. So yeah, I got a little lucky with that Eldritch Evolution. So I would get back Huntmaster and I think I just want to cast this. Can't evoke it anyway, I guess, so may as well cast it. Yeah, this deck has a lot of play to it, which is something I like, and I hope it's actually good. And that Blood Moon shutting off their man lands is really saving my bacon right now. And that fact they can't activate Seagate Wreckage and so many other just nonsensical plays. Birds of Paradise. I guess we cast Birds. It's another blocker. Alright. May as well... Actually, there is one line we could still lose to here, and that is double Gal Blast. So if we get to untap here, I think we're good. Let's see. Go ahead and eat Voice. I want to leave Huntmaster in the yard. And probably Finks, so I can't afford to eat too much more. We'll eat the wall. Get us out of Gal Blast range. Huh. What on earth is our opponent playing here? There's obviously something they were trying to play there, I think. Okay. That one's definitely annoying. All right. Obviously, you don't seem to understand how this is going to work. I only get Huntmaster back, which is fine. Go ahead and eat their ornery Thopter. Opponent is threatening instant speed equip here. So that's something to keep in mind. Time to let Huntmaster go to work. Target opponent, target creature. This is quite the game. Probably should equip your cranial plating. Okay, as champion, that's dangerous. Okay, we can stop drawing lands now. Yeah, okay. And carry deal 2 units to a creature or player. Alright, so I think we block with the birds here. See, wait and see what we draw before we take any actions. Another bird. The Overseer is going to be a problem. So as much as I don't want to, sacrifice an artifact. This game is a grind fest. So I guess Can the instance be equipped here? That. Yeah, they can, so can't afford to attack with that yet. Another Steel Overseer. Okay, 2, 3, 10, 14, 18. Okay, go ahead and eat a Steel Overseer. Eat a Kitchen Finks. Pass. Ah, gotta stop drawing lands. Not exactly the matchup I would expect to go 14 turns and half of our game clocks to solve this. So if our opponent has Gal Blast, I think they might get. Kasoli Pride Mage. So, okay. Can we kill our opponent here? So, don't want to waste too much time here. So, I think we attack with Ooze. Ooze and Ravager. See how our opponent decides to block here. Go ahead and blow up the plating. So is there anything that can go wrong if I don't kill that overseer right now? Do that. So if you have another cranial plating, I'm dead here. Yep. Beyond that, I don't think I care about anything. Okay, Ravager's annoying. Alright. So that's got a block there. Three, four, five, six. I don't think you have enough. Yeah, I am too, but I don't think he has. Five, nine. Okay, six. So I think. Let's see. Eat a Ravager. Eat a Signal Pest. Eat a Kasali. And my opponent is one short of lethal, and that is game. Oh, man. Well, that was a game. Whoo! uh, I don't think they had a choice with that line. I think that was the only line they could take because they were dead next turn, most likely. So, alright, so we want Kataki, want Reclamation Sage, want Spark Mage. What cards do we not want? Some number of voices are questionable. Magus of the Moon, probably not. Cut one Blood Moon. Mind Sensor, no. Eidolon the Rhetoric, no. Avalanche Riders is cute. Worship might be something we're interested in. And maybe shave Finks and Voice. Yeah, or they might have miscounted. Um, they might have miscounted by one. So that is also a possibility. But the other side of the equation is that is one of the longest grind fests I've ever. Okay, Kasali into Ewit into Worship. Hand is slow, particularly against Affinity. He's been going to 6. I'm going to keep my 7. Hopefully they don't have one of the nut draws. Yeah, I don't think turn 1 Ink Moth, no other play is a nut draw. Okay. Steel Overseer, that one's going to be a problem. Slow roll much? I gotta run the Kasali out there. I don't wanna, but I gotta. Opponent's gonna get 1 activation off of Overseer. Ugh. Well, for a hand that looked like they were doing nothing, this is kind of ugly. Okay, so they're on the damage plan. uh, I guess Kataki, I'm an asshole shows up, and that clears up most of the board. Let's see here. Go and get our other forest. Play. Sacrifice this on that. Play Kataki. Well, even if they have Galv Blast, they can't cast it. It'd be interesting to see what they keep here. Probably Signal Pass, Vault Scourge, Ornithopter, or maybe Citadel. No, they had no cards in hand and no red sources. So, of course, if I play Blood Moon, I'm gonna fix that little red mana problem. Yeah, resolution sucks because my internet connection sucks. So, Worship's good. If we survive for another turn or two, it'll be even better. Because they could go, like, kill you, Gal, blast your guy still. But they're going to lose some of their board here to do it, so. Probably lose Ornithopter here. Yeah. It's gonna take a little while to kill him. I'll grant him that much. Alright, so what do we play here? Go and get a mountain. Do I even want to play PNQ in here? Yeah, I don't want Mom and Pop yet. I think I actually want yeah, I understand that line. I'm just thinking I don't want to be paying the upkeep costs yet, so and the fact that their mana is tied up and keeping their creatures alive here is really going to inhibit what they can do. I mean, they're going to be alive for a while because this Vault Scourge is gaining so much life, but at the same time, it's just like... I almost don't want to play Blood Moon because they're holding on to cards, and I'm like, well, Gal Blast can definitely be a card they have. So... Play Bird. Attack with all... I think now we play Mom and Pop Nullar. So I really don't want to go 2-1 if I can avoid it. Yeah, they're looking for Whip Flare, and Whip Flare is fine, but number one, they still can't cast it, and number two, I still have the Thopters. So... do I tap here? Green, green. Yes. And yes. E-Witness. Yeah, no, I understand. So... This game is just dumb. And I really need to win this particular game because... my opponent didn't even want to let me... Okay. Yeah, viewers are nice, but I'm far more concentrating on this game at the moment. Alright, so... shoot the Vault Scourge. Sacrifice one of the Thopters. And Is this lethal? Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Not quite lethal, so I think I'll go ahead and pay to keep that Thopter in play. If my opponent does ever mount anything, that's just kind of nasty. And let's attack with these. Okay, got to 7. Still don't want to give them red mana, so. Because like you said, Whip Flare could be really, really ugly here. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, and they weren't interested in going for that line. So I think I have to go ahead and pop off that Signal Pest here. Another Worship. 1, 2. That's game. Yep. Woo! Whoever thought Affinity would be a grind fest. Guy. Ooh, do. Affinity, affinity, affinity. Yeah. I always seem to do better against Affinity the second or third time I play it in a league than... What does this hand even do? So I am on the double Kiki. Not something we're particularly interested in. We'll keep it, because, I mean, we have the potential turn 2 Blood Moon. Not likely, but it's possible. Oh, wow, really? Okay, well, this is going to be a fun one. Yeah. Now I get to play the deck that I played a couple weeks back, Red White Prison. Wonderful. Go and get a forest. So my turn 2 Blood Moon plan isn't going to really matter here. Oh dear. Mm. Go and get another plains here. This feels really dumb, playing Blood Moon against a deck that plays Blood Moon. Yeah, I know, right? One of the Blood Moon decks in the format, and I'm playing Blood Moon against them. I'm tempted to type my opponent, yes, I know you play Blood Moon too. Oh, jeez. A braid? Interesting. Oh, yuck. That's kind of gross. Alright, so... Thanks for the hype, you two. Uh... This is, This is something. Uh... Oh, jeez. Ugh. 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 Yuck. Yuck. I think this match is over. Not this match, this game. Well, okay. So they can't. So if I Revlark here and it dies, I get a Bird of Paradise back, which means absolutely nothing. I can at least keep Chandra or... Yeah, I think I have to go for hope they don't kill anything, and I can pop off with a Kiki here. Like draw some type of untapped land and Kiki a Revlark. But I mean, board wipe, any number of things just make this yuck and poo. It is kind of karma though that I play all these Blood Moon decks and then I run into like other Blood Moon decks that are like good against what I'm doing. So I guess it is kind of karma a little bit. Uh, well, I still think the sweetest deck I saw tonight was the round one opponent I played with the black red pack rat deck was playing like a um four Elvish Piper, four Amulet of what the heck was the card? One that puts creatures into play. I am not helping develop it. These decks already exist. I'm just throwing them out there. Okay. A Braid. Yuck. Do they cast a Braid? More than likely. Yeah, Quicksilver Amulet. That's what it was. Well, they were playing like Magus of the Vineyard and... Alright, so I get a bird back. I guess I should feel special. I mean, I can cast Kiki, but... Lightning? Oh. Chalice of the Void on one. So, doesn't even matter. Alright, so... I think it was Quicksilver Amulet, yeah. So... I can Kiki Jiki, but make a copy of Bird, Fiery Temper one of these two, and then die to the other's ultimate. I think that's just game. So, alright. Red-White Planeswalker nonsense. Otherwise known as Red-White Sun and Moon. Red-White. Huh. I think this matchup is the I hate your lands, I'm going to try to blow them up plan. Beyond that, yeah, we were talking about that, the new, whatchamacallit earlier. Alright, so Kataki, that even Mind Sensor, Develop Light Caster. I mean, I guess I can bring in Finks, but it's still garbage against. Probably want Rex Sage. So what are the cuts? Would probably cut Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, one of the concern, yeah, that's awesome that a lot of decks are going to have a lot of fun, but I'm still concerned about Gideon into Gideon into Gideon out of control decks. How the hell do you beat Gideon in the Trials and the Gideon Allies and the car, or just Gideon the Trials and the Gideon Jura, and being able to keep both Gideons on the table? That's kind of scary stuff. Pyromancer and Torch of Defiance. A lot of decks would have an interest. Your deck might even have an interest in running a split. Because the 0 ability for card advantage, kill their land. That's what I'm trying to do, but I mean, they do have a lot of things to slow my acceleration down, so. Yeah, I guess we go with this plan. I mean, we're not Blood Mooning them because they're a Blood Moon deck. So. But we gotta be careful to fetch around. It could be good. This hand's too risky. This hand's garbage. So, I think we're going to be losing this match as a result of mulliganing to Oblivion. I mean, sure. Hope we find a land? Question mark. What, Chandra Flamecaller in Ponza? Okay, there's Temple of Triumph. Oh, this is going to be ugly. Yep. Yeah, it would make some sense. Well, I didn't want to cast any spells anyway. Yeah, I still don't want to cast any spells. It's like Gideon Jur GG. Oh. Oh, Seth, sure. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time on this match. Oh, wow. Lost to Storm Karo. Well, at least it wasn't GG well played. I mean, Mulligan to 5, play a Firelit Thicket, and opponent just plays turn 5 Elspeth. Yep, seems good. Alright. So what does this hand do? I think this hand is fine. I can get multiple forests and play a turn 3 Blood Moon, maybe? I mean, I've got Idiots into idiots. Botanical Sanctum. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Guess it could be merfolk or spirits? Or it could be eternal or nope, it's some weird concoction of merfolk. I'm guessing one that plays Ether or Collected Company. So I'm fetching a white source here. Alright, there's Kiki Jiki. Kasali isn't the greatest play. Earth. Yeah, I'll shoot him a message in a minute. So, Curse Catcher? Sure. It's definitely a weird merfolk list. Yep. Violin a Lord and attack past my Kasali. Yep. Oh, this is getting quite gross, isn't it? At least that's most of their hand, right? Alright, so I think I play that. Play out Wall of Roots. And I pass? Question mark. Alright, here comes... Wow. Another Lord? Yeah, Vile is extremely annoying this game. So in order to block anything, I have to get rid of the Spreading Seas. Do I actually have any game plan for winning this game? So 4, this is 9, 13 damage will drop us to 1. I wouldn't be able to use my fetch land. This feels awful. Do. Fire Justice would be one of our better draws, but I don't even know if that gets us out of this right now. I guess I go and get a mountain. Use Kasali to blow up this. Block the 4/3. Still take a lot. Night, man. Fiery Justice. Does that do enough? So can kill the 2 lords. Take. See if they understand the interaction. Kill that. Kill that. Okay. Paying white. That. See if they use both of their curse catchers. And it looks like they're going to fall for that. Alright, so hopefully no whammies. Please don't be a freaking master of waves. Okay, spreading seas is annoying, but as long as they don't draw a lord, we're good here, right? Okay. It's an interesting one. So I'm taking 1 here. Going to 3. So play this tapped. Play Huntmaster of the Fells. Hope our opponent draws a brick. And then evolution for Titan. Please don't be a lord. Please don't be a lord. Okay, Redree is not the lord I was afraid of. Alright, so block here, block here. Okay, so we block here. No, we said blockers. Block here and here. Oh, what a freaking game. So, evolution this. Question is, would they trade? I can't take that risk. So, this, Hunmaster, go and get Inferno Titan, Inferno Titan, 2 to you, 1 to you. This is insane. Play out. Scavenging ooze. Use this to eat a curse catcher. Pass. Alright, so you got a 2 mana something. Silvergill. Alright. Alright, now opponent scooped. Sweet. Alright, now before sideboarding, I did promise. See if he's still on. Alright, so we need to go to mana traders. My accounts. My decks. View. Alright, so copy. Paste. Give them a list. And now back to sideboarding. So Spark Mage is reasonable against a good bit of their stuff. Worships seem excellent. Probably want Baloth and Finks. Cards do I not want? We have 5 cards. Blood Moon isn't fantastic against them. Does show off their green. And need to make one other cut. Tempted to cut the Kiki Jiki. So what other card would I want to cut in place of it? Yeah, probably Kiki Jiki. Card that does the least, and triple red could be hard to hit. So try it like that. Alright, so they mulligan to 6. I think we keep this hand. It is a bit slow though, so I'm going to keep in mind. Okay. A curious keep. Silvergill revealing Tidebinder Mage. Sure. Silvergill. So I think I go and get a red source here? Okay. Or do I get a white source? Oh, a Temple Garden. Battlefield, tap target creature. So I think I want to go ahead and use the ooze here. See if my opponent wants to Tidebinder Mage that. If they even have another blue source. Okay. Wizard. Alright, looks like a Tidebinder Mage here. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in this evening, this morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Feel free to hit that, oh, come on, really? Spreading seas. Always gotta be spreading seas, doesn't it? Inferno Titan. So green. Play out Kitchen Finks. Alright, this is gonna be an interesting game. Do you seriously have like collected company here? Alright, collected company. Which means I don't think they have Reedry and okay. Okay, another Eldritch Evolution. What options do I even have? Inferno Titan's already in hand. So is there any cards that even make sense here? Yeah, I think I Evo for hmm. So we know they have Tidebinder Mage. I want to Evo for Resto and then go and get Kiki, but I don't have a big enough creature in play. So do I just play Huntmaster and pass? Just feels awful. Either way feels awful. Attack with thanks. No blocks. Didn't figure as much. So I can Evo for Wall of Roots. The problem is Inferno Titan even going to be enough here? So I can either go for the Inferno Titan line or try to win over the course of 2 turns with the combo, and I don't think either. So green. Play that. The Eldritch Evolution, sacking that. Comes back, getting. Can I go and get Wall of Roots here? No, actually I can do the combo, huh? Alright, Restoration Angel. Blinking that. So I guess my only line is to do the combo. Hope they tap out. Because Sphinx can go get Kiki Jiki. For some reason, I just had it stuck in my head that I can't go get a 6-drop. But it's a 5-drop I need, so. A lot of it depends on how my opponent decides to play out this particular turn. Guessing this is the Tidebinder Mage finally. Alright, tap down. Okay, untapping. Alright. Okay. Possible undead here? So 4, 8. No, modern. Really weird modern match. 10, 18. Yeah, go to 3. Alright, so I don't have any other plays, so it's Eldritch Evolution time. Go get Kiki Jiki. And hope that is not Unsummon they're holding up. Kiki Jiki, the Mirror Breaker. Do you have the combo? Nope. Looks like you do not have the answer. Oh, what a thought-provoking series of games. Alright, and our opponent scooped it up. So we did manage to go 3-2 in this brutally long league. So 3-2, pretty fun, pretty fun. So